McDonald. I'm the developer of the Short Game app, and this is a video just outlining the many features of the Short Game app. Short Game app is the only end-to-end trading system available for the iPhone that provides complete system for the short game. Everything from putting to chipping, reading the greens, and with the short game scope, reading the characteristics of your putter and wedge shots. When you first download the Short Game app, you'll see a number of fields. First, speed. This is simply the speed of the greens you're playing on, or the stimp. The starter or someone in the pro shop should know the speed of the greens you're playing on, and you can set this in half-foot increments using the stepper. I'm going to set this to 12 for this putting track. The next field you see under player, paces for 24 yards. This is just a way of converting your pace into an accurate measure of distance. To do this, just ping 24 yards with your rangefinder and walk with a steady pace and count the number of paces. And again, just enter that with the stepper. 30 to 31 is typical for an adult. Reference putt, that'll get set automatically once we get calibrated using the Short Game scope. Chip, if you press the activate button, you'll bring up all of the associated fields for chipping. I'm not going to cover chipping in this video. I'll do that in another video. Short Game scope. If that's not on, just use the toggle there to turn it on. You'll see putter loft. That's the loft of your putter. 3 degrees is typical. If you want to look up the exact loft of your putter, just put a make and model number into a Google search, and you'll get the number. It'll probably be either 3 or 4 degrees. Chest height, 44 inches is typical. This is measured in your setup position for putting from your sternum to the ground. And this is used to convert the angular motion of your swing into a swing length in inches for putting. Swing left or swing right. I'm a right-handed putter, so I've just got that set to right. Sensitivity. Right now I've got this turned up to the maximum sensitivity. That will provide the best results in terms of the precision of the ball path. If you have a little bit of a tremor or a shake in your grip, you can turn the sensitivity down, and the Short Game app will filter the data a bit more to allow you to use the app effectively. Metronome. The Short Game app provides a synchronous metronome. Unlike most metronomes that just run in the background, the Short Game metronome is timed to your swing. So when you initiate a swing, it will give you a tick when you should begin the transition in your downswing, and a talk when you should hit the ball. I'm going to leave it set for silent until we get calibrated, then I'll activate it and show you how that works. Order the Short Game cradle. So the app will automatically detect the make and model of your iPhone, and when you press this button here, you'll see the required Short Game cradle to work with the Short Game scope. So this here is a 15 Pro, and I have a 15 Pro Short Game cradle. If you want to purchase the cradle, just press the purchase button, and then you'll order that directly from the website shortgame.ca, and we'll get it delivered out to you. The cradle is made from a very resilient plastic. It won't warp or bend even if you leave your cradle in your bag in the car on a hot day. It has a clip that will attach onto any putter shaft or wedge shaft, and when you snug it up, it'll fit nice and secure. The cradles, as I mentioned, are designed specifically for each iPhone. That cradles everything from the iPhone 7 all the way to the 16 Pro Max, and these are all made to very demanding tolerances to ensure a good fit to get good readings using the Short Game scope. So just place the iPhone in the cradle, fits nice and tight. Then take your putter, put the clip towards the head of your putter, and then just bring that up, snug it up, and place the face of your iPhone square to the line of your putter. It doesn't have to be exact, just visually correct. And then just set or press
set to putter, swing right,
the putt button,
set.
and the short game scope is active. Now to get calibrated, you need to hit a minimum of 5 shots. So I'm just going to hit 5 shots and try and maintain a steady pace. When it says contact detected, that just means the app detected the impact of the putter with the ball.
Ready. Contact detected. Set. Ready. Contact detected. Set. Ready. Contact detected. Set.
Okay, that's 5 shots. Now just wait till the app works out the data here. The way the display works, for the first 10 seconds it'll show you your current data, and then after 10 seconds it'll show you the average. And it looks like I need to hit 1 more shot.
Ready. Contact detected. Set.
Alright, so after 5 shots, it'll display the mean and variance of the shots. And you can see here, I've got a mean there of 7/10 of a degree right for the ball path. So on average, the balls are going about 7/10 of a degree right, which for reference, sort of puts my average ball path about here. Dynamic loft, 2.4 degrees on average, so I'm hitting up on average with about 6/10 of a degree. You can see the backswing is about 4/10 of a degree opened, and the downswing is also opened about 3/10 of a degree, giving me an overall 7/10 of a degree to the right. Tempo and timing. Tempo is the ratio of your backswing time to your downswing time. And it's telling me here I'm 1.9 to 1, which means my backswing is 1.9 times longer than my downswing, and my downswing is 0.29 seconds. My average stroke distance there was 7.4 inches, so that's from setup to the end of my backswing. Now, to get calibrated, simply press the putt reference. You'll see the slider here flashing, indicating that it wants you to provide the roll distance, the average roll distance of the 5 shots. So here it's a little harder to tell because I have a little bit of a hump there at the end. But if I put in, say, I don't know, 6 paces is the average distance those balls would have rolled, press enter. Now, it's transferred my timing, my stroke distance, and the reference putt length into the app, and now it's calibrated. So if I just go back and show you real quick, you can see reference putt is now set to 6 paces on a stimp of 12 for my tempo and timing for a swing length of 7.4 inches. And from that, the app will be able to determine the required swing length for any shot, any putt that you need to make during practice or play. And I'll show you a little bit more about that in a minute. So right now I'm just going to turn the volume back up. And I'm going to activate the metronome. Notice I've got it triggered on time. You can also trigger it on length. Length it would trigger when the required swing length happens in your swing, and then you would begin your downswing. If you trigger it on time, the tick will be triggered when you reach your backswing time and begin the downswing time. In both cases, you always hit the ball on talk. So again, if I just press putt,
Set putter, swing right.
and now
set.
I'm going to activate ball path. If you want to get any audio feedback on any of the values, just press the corresponding window.
Hold club more steady.
You'll see the yellow frame appear, and that indicates that the audio feedback is active for that particular variable. What I'm going to do now is
Hold
just show you
club more steady.
how to use the ball path. So I've got my little laser set up here, which is going to give me a square line, or a square setup to my target line here. All right, so we're going to be on the line here.
Ready.
Just take a swing.
Contact detected, ball path. 0.5 degrees right. Set.
Okay, so that ball went a little bit right. It tells me 0.5 degrees right. Also, you heard the metronome. It gave me
Hold club
the
more steady.
tick at the end of my backswing of the talk. And now when I look at the data here, 1.7 to 1, my backswing was a little too quick.
Hold club more
My
steady.
downswing time was bang on. Now, how to interpret the ball path data. So, very often for a right-handed player, you will tend,
Hold club more steady.
particularly if you're right-eye dominant, you will tend to set up open. All right, so I'm about 1.5 degrees open. Just going to show you how to interpret the
Ready.
data.
Contact detected, ball path. 2.6 degrees left. Set.
So obviously a big pull. The ball went pretty close to my target line, but
Hold
it's
club more steady.
indicating that you know, my ball path was 2.6 degrees. The ball path is relative to your setup. My setup was opened by well over a degree,
Hold club more steady.
and then I pulled it back onto the line. It actually went a little bit left to my target line. So that's indicating, because the ball path didn't deviate that much from the target line, that my setup was quite a bit
Hold
open.
club more steady.
Just do another one here. Let's say, for example, now,
Hold club more steady.
my beam is dying, 1 second. Okay, now I'm back on my target line, so I've taken that information and closed my setup quite a bit.
Ready. Contact detected, ball path. 3.0 degrees left. Set.
Okay, so another big pull. This time, however, it deviated considerably to the left, indicating that my
Hold
setup
club more steady.
was reasonably square, and that was just a dead pull. So that's how you use the ball path to determine how square you are to your target
Hold
line,
club more steady.
and how square your swing plane is to your setup. Those are the two key factors to be able to putt effectively. Now, how do you determine the target line? Well, for that, we need to read the green. So pull your phone out of the holder,
Hold club more steady.
and then just switch, hit the chevron. You'll see the little icon of the green. Touch the golf ball. I'm going to set that distance to about 4 paces. I'm just going to place it
Hold
here
club more steady.
on the green, and then touch the read button. You'll see an icon appear showing you where to place the phone between the ball and the cup.
Break 1.3 cups left.
Okay, so I got a little bit of a slope here. This is side hill lie with that little bit of a slope. 1.3 cups to the left. That's measured from the edge of the cup, 1 up to here. That would be my target line on this green if it had that side hill slope. Also notice, it's telling me the swing length for that particular shot is 6.1 inches. So now I have the required swing length, and I've got a target line, all the information I need to both maintain my tempo, my timing, and make sure that my putter face is square to my target line, and my swing plane is square to my setup. Finally, let's say I want to set up,
Putter, swing right. Set.
I'm going to turn the scope off for a second. Let's say I want to set up for a long putt, 16.8 yards. Notice that once I go beyond 5 yards, the text goes to black. That indicates that I'm not going to be reading the break. I'm just going to be reading the average up-down slope. So again, to do that, place the phone between the ball and the cup, touch the read button, wait a few seconds.
Green slope, 0.4 degrees up.
Okay, so this is fairly flat. It's telling me that there's a slight upward slope here of 0.4 of a degree, but it also gives me my swing length, 16.3 inches. So if I was on a practice green, I could set the metronome to length and practice putting 29 paces, knowing that I've got both the slope, the distance. If I maintain my timing, that ball should roll pretty close to the hole. And finally, you can take all of this and use it during play. And you obviously can't, read the greens with the app or use the swing trainer while you're playing. But you can do your own read using the slider here. Say I read that as 1.7 degrees up. My swing length for that distance would be 18.4 inches. And you just visually judge that, maintain your tempo, and that would give you a pretty good number to hit to when you're actually in play. So finally, if you're interested in more of the technical background of the short game app, go to my website, shortgame.ca. All the technical foundation is there, as well as some other interesting videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the app. And if you've got any feedback, you can always contact us through the app and leave me an email. Thank you for your attention.